All right, let's cut to the chase. We talk about open records in the paper, and they're debating whether transitory records are open for your inquiries. And they reversed the decision, a state decision that said they weren't, now they are. Text messages from months ago, this kind of stuff of lawmakers. You know what? We don't have open records in this state. We simply do not. I was a reporter for a long time. You couldn't get anything. You try to get into a caucus, and the Democrats or Republicans, they would close the caucuses. Why? So they could scream and shout the F word in private. They didn't want you to see that. Town boards, village boards, everything was closed. The closed meetings. You couldn't get in there as a reporter for that either, even though they're paid by taxpayers. Why? Because it might deal with potential litigation or personnel. Guess what? Everything deals with potential litigation or personnel. As a reporter, somebody in the Middleton High School has made a decision to videotape the boys in the shower. That's right, naked boys. Your son, your grandson. People are outraged. The parents want to know who did that. I called as a reporter, asked the superintendent, yeah, who made that decision? He said, well, that's a personnel matter. Well, everything's a personnel matter. There was a tryst at the end of the park between a prostitute, a lobbyist, and a lawmaker, a state lawmaker. We at NBC 15 tried to get the DA's report to find out what happened, some influence, what the issues were. Then we could decide whether we should run a story on it or not. We have some taste and concern for private discretion. No, they wouldn't give it up. We had to go to court to get the report. The judge said, no, you can't have it. The balancing test. It might injure the reputations of private individuals. Free press, open records? No. If somebody's paid by taxpayers, your money, then all their meetings, all their caucuses should be open to the press. And then it's up to the press to respect laws on juvenile privacy or whatever the case may be, or taste in disclosing the names of people in some kind of a personal tragedy. But that should be the decision by the reporter or the organization. I'm tired of people talking about open records. We don't have open records. Enough is enough. They're paid by us. They should open up the books, the meetings, the caucuses. I'll stop now. My 2 cents. My 2 minutes are brought to you by Edge Construction and Capital Consultants Bill McCoshen, a lobbyist who worked for Tommy, who knows how to get things done. We can talk about this and more on the radio tomorrow morning at 8 on 92.1 FM The Mic, The Mitch Henck Show. Talk to you then.